It's an ambush! Defend yourselves! Wait. The defense system here is off. The central control room is empty. Has the messenger left already? Something's off here. The original blueprints of the fortress showed this room should have the strongest defense system, including a self-destruct mechanism. But they've only locked the door, and there's no sign of any defense systems engaging. What do you make of this?
They probably predicted we would be extra cautious around this place, so they cleverly concealed their real traps.
True. The central control room is key to regaining control of the fortress. It doesn't add up that they'd leave it undefended after all the elaborate traps we've encountered. I'm about to access the fortress's control panel with my key. If all goes well, that should complete our mission.
Understood. I'll take a look around for anything suspicious.
Defense mode currently active. Please switch to safe mode to proceed.
The 13th Legion will attack in 2 days. Antonius Fulvis has vowed before Sybil that if his forces fail to breach the fortress, he would shoot himself with his own gun. Sybil then assigned him the best troops. The Legion will do everything they can to take Lonza Fortress back. We should not attempt to defend the fortress against such odds. Withdraw our forces and ensure the survival of the Forsaken.
Merely retreating would squander a perfect opportunity. We should make the Hyperboreans pay dearly.
Easy. Leave it to Avar. He'll be commanding 2 Vanguard squads in the operation. Those fools always listen to him. Avar will hold off their assault. Use this time to lay traps and fortify our defenses. The fortress will become their graveyard. We'll soon read this headline in the news. During the battle in Lonza Fortress, the 13th Legion valiantly defended the Emperor's lands. The Vanguard suffered 90% casualties in the fierce conflict. Lieutenant Colonel Avar, one of the survivors, mourned the fallen and delivered a eulogy of unmatched honor.
Good for Avar. Let's go with this plan then. Shame those dead dogs will receive posthumous honors though.
Avar?
Authority override. Success. Current authority. Avar Horodland. Good afternoon, Lieutenant Colonel Avar Horodland. Motto 16 of the Hyperborean Legion. When you have the enemy within range, beware that you are also within theirs.
Oh, finally. Of all the battles I've fought, none have been as nerve-wracking as this. I thought I might never see Daphne and Claudia again. Strange. I've got the clearance, but the door still won't open. Great, comms are down. What about you? Find anything? You look like you've seen a ghost. What's wrong?
Someone in your legion wants you dead.
That girl, Katya, told me this. The recording, the signed document, Katya's words, and this man in front of me. My mentor on hand-to-hand combat and battle tactics. My superior who always looks out for me. What should I believe?
What's in your hand? What is it that you have to keep secret from me? Hand it over. Is that so? Well then. We need to have a serious discussion about this.
Very impressive, Avar. Didn't think you'd make it this far.
Fulvis, you scheming bastard. You fabricated all this evidence, didn't you? I didn't know you old lion aristocrats would stoop to such nasty tricks.
I'm nothing like those stubborn old fools. I'm a pragmatist and would do anything that works. Isn't this your favorite protege? You did this.
I was just setting the stage for a deal with you. I don't think we need a third party.
Off you go, Falsey. It's all right. The entire fortress is in our hands. This old man dares not make a move.
Yes, sir. I shall wait outside the door.
Now, why bother making up all this false evidence? You really think the higher-ups are that stupid?
Of course not. They're actually smart enough to turn a blind eye and play along. Use your head, Avar. Why do you think I dare to make this bold move? It's naturally because someone wants me to. Since you're a goner already, I'll show some mercy so you won't die a fool. When His Majesty was first crowned, Duke Servius was our imperial regent, but the regency strayed from established Hyperborean traditions and grafted too many useless scions onto the great imperial oak. Those fools let so-called laureled Charons into the military council and the legion, even handed high office to some of you. It's absurd. Though His Majesty is now aware of these mistakes, they continue to plague us. I'm merely helping him prune the oak.
So you went through all the trouble just because you don't like Charons? You should have told me earlier. There's no need for such an elaborate ruse. Just let me off this time and I'll retire early and stay out of your way forever. If you need my loyalty, I can do that too. We can blame her for leaking our battle plans. Both of us walk away clean. Hell, we might even get a reward for uncovering a spy. And you'll gain an old dog obedient enough to follow your orders.
How quaint, Avar. Didn't expect you to stoop this low too. But you don't know the half of it, Avar. You're worth far more to us dead than alive. Use your head. Imagine the uproar if it came out that a high-ranking Charon officer defected and joined the Forsakens, resulting in the deaths of many of our best young soldiers. Laureled Charons in high office are already a thorn in plenty of sides. A scandal like this, it'll drag their names straight through the mud. Take our beloved superior. Do you have any idea how many people wish to watch her crash and burn?
You mean Sybil? You wish her gone. You're after her position and power.
Perhaps. Maybe I want more. But that's no longer your concern.
Wait. We should talk about one more thing. About Number 0.
Oh?
She is the most precious weapon of the 13th Legion. Sybil controls her now, but to complete the second Scion program, she still needs the crucial catalyst. Sybil has ordered you to find the catalyst in Flagson, but your search doesn't seem to be enjoying much success.
Get to the point, Avar.
There are many paths to power, Fulvis. Even if this charade pushes Sybil off her seat, how can you be sure the Emperor will let you take her place? You need some kind of unparalleled credit to propel you to the Legion's head.
I'm listening.
The second Scion program is too important to the Empire. It's worth far more than 100 Lonza fortresses combined. If you find the catalyst, which is the final piece of the puzzle, it's the unparalleled credit you need. And I, by circumstance and chance, happen to know of its whereabouts. I'm willing to concede this to you.
Now we're talking.
That would be my end of the deal. All I ask in return is your word. Let me and my people walk out alive.
What a noble commander. All right. Tell me where the catalyst is. Right here, right now. No stalling, no tricks. You don't have leverage.
Fine. It's
Oh, thanks. As for now, I just need one last thing. Remember, Ava, never trust a pragmatist. Stay behind, Fulci. Clean up this mess.
Yes, sir.
Fulci! Control room.
Yes, sir. A mini recording device. Why would she have this?
Lieutenant Colonel Avar Horodland, you have yet to enter any command. Motto 17 of the Hyperborean Legion, obeying orders and trusting your comrades, give you a better chance of survival on the battlefield.
Do not indulge in the eternal void. Wake up! Before blood flows like swollen rivers, this is far from over.
They're going to burn this place down. How are the others holding up? Avar. What's this?
Attention to all 13th Legion soldiers in Lonza Fortress. Daphne Theodore, the former medic of Squad Griffins, is now classified as a Forsaken spy. Daphne Theodore is to be executed upon sight.
Daphne. A wanted spy.
Warning. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Estimated time to detonation, 20 minutes.
Time's running out. This should keep me going for a while. I need to get out of here now.
hopeless! Kill them both!
I will maintain this for a life ablaze. There. The bleeding's finally stopped. Wait. Where are you going? To the central control room. Commander Avar is still in there. No. Don't go. Sir Avar is no longer with us. I have to check on him myself. Maybe he's just heavily wounded. As a medic, I can probably... Get back here. They burned down the entire central control room. Sir Avar's final words were for me to bring you safely out of this place. At least respect the man's dying wish. Come on. We should check on Marco and the others. Find somewhere safe to regroup. There's no turning back now. We have to keep moving. Leon, Marco, and Monica. All taken down by a single shot. No signs of a struggle. Not even a chance to fight back. They were killed by someone they trusted. From the blood, it must have happened while we were trapped in the central control room. Damn you, Fulvis. Let's go, Daphne. We must get out of here alive. Where are you going? The underground sewers. The fortress is filled with Fulvis's men. We have to try our luck with the sewer tunnels. Okay. Watch out for the soldiers around here. We may no longer have any allies.
Warning. No access privileges.
Already revoked our authorizations.
Target sighted! Over here!
Nothing on him. Keep going. Still no luck. Got it! The key! To be honest, my head's spinning. Everything's a mess. Oh, Sir Avar's gone. Those Hyperborean soldiers out there are shooting us on sight. They're calling me a spy. But I
don't understand any of this. Please. I need to know I can trust you. I'll believe whatever you tell me. I've pulled myself together now. Sorry. You're so heavily injured. Yet I was there acting like a crying baby. I still have some of the medication you found. Let me help you with your injuries. Let's rest here until the medicine takes effect. I'll explain everything that happened outside.
One of them got away.
Yes, ma'am. A female medic named Daphne Theodore. The Vanguard squads fought back fiercely, allowing her to escape. The narwhals are entering the fortress, but no one else must know that we cleaned up the Vanguards. The situation may turn for the worse if Daphne contacts them for help. The situation is delicate. Chief Sybil is en route to Lonza Fortress after hearing the battle is turned. Luckily, Avar is already out of the picture. As for Daphne, what do you want us to do with her?
Relay Commander Fulvis's order. Lock down the fortress, find and eliminate Daphne Theodore. As for the charges, claim she conspired with the Forsakens, infiltrated the Legion as a spy, and compromised the fortress assault.
Yes, ma'am.
And after that, I checked on our squad mates while making my way to the central control room. Luckily, I avoided all the soldiers, but it was too late for most. They all suffered precise, fatal shots. Ironically, from our own men rather than the enemy's. That's all I know. Now, tell me what happened in the central control room.
I'll explain later. Now isn't the right time. But you were right about the situation. Every soldier in this fortress is now our enemy. Fulvis has ordered them to eliminate us. Fulvis. He's the despicable traitor who leaked our plans to the Forsakens. He's the one who decimated our squads. Thanks to your medicine, I'm feeling much better.
Fine. You must have your own reasons for withholding the information. There's one thing I must know. My father, Avar, did he complete his mission? Thank you. Farewell, Dad.
Let's go. So long as we're alive, we'll find a chance to make Fulvis pay.
Daphne Theodore and an unknown accomplice are currently hiding in the sewers near Reservoir 1. Initiate the flooding to force them out.
They found us. We need to get out before this section floods completely. Peace that will come one day. Water's rising fast. We need to get out before this place floods. Break free from the cocoon.
Current water level exceeds safety threshold. Safety gate will remain closed. Reduce water levels to reopen.
I wish they're controlling the inlets so soon, but since this is a reservoir, it must also have drainage outlets. Here. activate all 3 valves around the reservoir to accelerate water discharge.
They can't be far. Burn the remaining filters through the tunnel. Seal all exits. Once they surface, we'll eliminate the traitors. Hurry up. We're running out of time.
We should hurry up too.
Blossom like flowers.
The water's receding.
Break free from the cocoon. Anesthesia and divine.
Just one more valve.
We should be safe for now. The exit should be up ahead, but
They're definitely waiting to ambush us there.
you're heavily wounded. Is there any chance of us escaping this place? Even if we make it out, the Legion will hunt us down. We'll be fugitives forever, constantly dodging assassins.
Take off your clothes.
What?
We're switching outfits. They think I died in the central control room, and they have no idea who your accomplice is. You are the only target they can identify. I'll wear your uniform and make a run out there. The medic's uniform is conspicuous enough to draw their attention. You'll make your escape during the chaos.
Are you serious? We're completely different sizes. They'll quickly realize they're chasing the wrong person.
The longer I can distract them, the better your chances. This is the plan, Daphne. Honor Sir Ivar's last wishes. Don't hesitate, hurry up.
No. Thank you for respecting my father's wish, but could you at least hear my wish? This mania is a rainy place. When I was a little girl, all my friends hated the rain because it would mess with their hair and soil their pretty dresses. But I didn't hate the rain, because it never reached my shoulders. In my eyes, the rain was just little ripples sprouting around my boots, and droplets dripping off the brolly. But as I grew older, I realized that rain wasn't that nice. It used to look nice, only because my dad was there to bear it for me. My dad was such a kind man, and such a stubborn one too. He always put others first. Always. Before I was born, he joined the Legion and fought hard to prove himself worthy of my mum. After I grew up, he left us because he didn't want to soil my future. In public, he'd scowl and forbid me to call him Dad. But deep in the night, he'd drunkenly shout mine and my mother's name, crying. He was always bearing the weight of everything on his own. But he never asked if I wanted any of this. Just like you never asked if I wanted to live knowing you sacrificed yourself for me. Neither of you know what I actually wanted. I never wished for a hero who'd shield me from the rain. My wish is that if there's only room for one under the brolly, I'll brave the rain with you all. I wish that we make it out and live on together.
Daphne.
Let's think together. There has to be another way. Fulvis wants us silenced. That's our situation. He's labeled us as spies so that our fellow soldiers would kill us for him. We're the only ones left from the Griffins and Snow Wolves. Every soldier here follows Fulvis and his adjutant Falsey. Every soldier in the fortress. Wait, I have an idea. Father once said a strategic retreat could be a cover for an advance. Sometimes the greatest risks lead to victory. We still have one option. We can turn ourselves in. No, not to Fulvis. To someone else. Remember what Falsey said in the broadcast?
Seal all exits. Once they surface, we'll eliminate the traitors. Hurry up! We're running out of time!
Lonza Fortress is currently under Fulvis's full control. We're little more than rats in a cage. And why is Falsey in such a hurry? Do you remember what I overheard earlier from one of the soldiers?
Chief Sybil is en route to Lonza Fortress after hearing the battle was turned.
So you want to seek protection from Sybil?
Correct.
But Fulvis has already condemned us, and even fabricated evidence. Wait, I get why you want to turn ourselves in.
Chief Sybil is also a graduate of the Academy. From what I know of her, she wouldn't tolerate betrayal from anyone, not even those she holds dear. Which is also why Sybil would carefully review any acts of treason. She would not make any hasty decisions to execute the suspects, because she'd want to get to the bottom of it. If we manage to meet her, she's most likely to throw us into the Imperial prison. The prison is reputedly so well guarded that even a fly could not escape the place. But it'll also keep out anyone who wishes to silence us. The Imperial prison will be our safest refuge. We can prove our innocence during interrogations. This is our only chance to survive. Your reputation will suffer though, as you'll be interrogated for espionage. But once we endure the questioning, we'll be able to clear our names and bring the real traitors to justice.
Being questioned for espionage. Any chance that word gets out beyond the Legion? Perhaps the royal family will hear of this.
The army has always been the focus of Emperor Julius. Moreover, His Majesty personally founded the 13th Legion. I believe it will reach his ears.
Then perhaps that person can help us. All right, let's go with your plan and find Sybil.
Time's against us. Let's move.
And thus I took her hand, and we stepped towards that narrow beam of sunlight piercing through the door's gap. It felt as though we were stepping into a shimmering grave of our own making. We expended our last ounces of strength evading our pursuers, in time to meet Chief Sybil, who had just arrived at the fortress. And just as Daphne had predicted, we were escorted to this very place.
What a riveting story, which completely contradicts the testimonies provided by the narwhals. Since you claim that you and Avar Horodland are innocent, explain this. Why was a signed oath of allegiance to the Forsakens recovered from the fortress by the narwhals? One bearing Avar Horodland's handwriting and fingerprints, both verified with full precision.
Handwriting and signatures can be forged. It's not that difficult. As for fingerprints, anyone in the Legion with regular access to Sir Avar could have lifted and replicated them.
Autopsy reports show multiple casualties caused by the fortress's own defense systems, and the encrypted logs from the central control room list only 2 active operators: Avar Horodland and you. How do you explain that?
We accessed the defense systems to shut them down, not to activate them. As for the logs, if someone had stolen Sir Avar's access key, they could have erased or falsified entries under his name.
Do you have any idea what you just said?
I absolutely do. I'm formally accusing Antonius Fulvis of orchestrating the events at Lonza Fortress.
Then are you aware of the consequences if your accusation against Colonel Fulvis are proven false?
It's 10 years in prison for making false accusations.
Incorrect. You'll be charged with treason, espionage, and making false accusations. And the highest penalty in the Empire awaits you. Being hung upside down with thorny vines and crucified on the heaven tree in the center of Tasmania until your very last breath is taken.
I'm telling the truth. Since you have chosen to interrogate me and Daphne Theodore separately, you must be aware that our testimonies can perfectly corroborate each other.
Despite suffering grievous wounds, you have endured intense interrogation without changing your testimonies. Admirable, I must say.
Warden Hellfire, I've been waiting for this moment. To speak with you face to face, because I had to tell you the truth myself.
Push the interrogation to the next level. Initiate the Inferno.
Yes, Mum. The hypnotic agent is ready.
Survive this, and I'll consider the veracity of your testimony.
Fine. My head hurts.
Traitor of the Empire. If you claim to be innocent, prove it to me.
Where am I?